CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Dell Small Business.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Primary results are in a key battleground state. Correspondent Matt Piper has our top story.
CBS News projects that former President Donald Trump will win the Republican primary in Michigan, while President Biden will win the Democratic primary. While Mr. Biden had not faced any serious challengers, the primary was not without some drama for him.
Genocide Joe!
There was an effort launched by Arab and Muslim Americans to vote uncommitted in the primary as a protest of his policy toward Israel.
Tens of thousands opted for that uncommitted option. Next up, Super Tuesday. There could be movement on averting a government shutdown Friday night. Multiple sources confirmed to CBS News House Speaker Mike Johnson put a new offer on the table after a meeting with President Biden and other congressional leaders. CBS's Carissa Lawson.
The offer involves potentially pushing back the government funding deadlines to March 8th and March 22nd. This would likely involve another short-term funding bill to give lawmakers more time to complete work on appropriations.
Wildfires have triggered evacuations in Texas and western Oklahoma, where Fargo Gage Public Schools are closed today. Ellis County Sheriff Shane Booth.
We're doing everything we can to try to protect them, and we asked them to leave because it's a very dangerous situation, and it may not have looked that way to them, but it was.
Smoke so blinding there, 2 firefighters were injured when their truck swerved to miss a tanker hauling in water. An out-of-control wildfire in the Texas Panhandle temporarily shut down the country's primary nuclear weapons plant. They're suffering from winter weather whiplash in the Midwest, going from snow and cold to record warmth, wild spring-like storms and tornado warnings. One of them sent community college students into shelter mode in suburban Chicago.
I heard sirens going off. I heard like the wind hit against the window like really hard, and then it was raining pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty unnerving at first.
Winds ripped down a light pole and tree branches and uprooted trees. More than 140,000 people have signed a petition to spare the life of a Texas man who's spent over 20 years on death row. KRLD's Barbara Schwartz from Dallas.
Ivan Cantu is scheduled to be put to death tonight for the murder of his cousin and his cousin's fiancée in Dallas in 2002. He's always said he didn't do it. Cantu's lawyer says the state's key witnesses lied at trial and that the real killers were drug dealers who had threatened Cantu the night before.
In Rome, the Pope entered Gemelli Hospital in a wheelchair after his audience at the Vatican today. He's been suffering from flu. He's already returned home. No comment from the Vatican on why he went there in the first place. This is CBS News.
This year, Dell Technologies wants to help you do amazing things with their best tech, like the XPS 13 Plus, powered by Intel Core processors. Amazing prices await at Dell.com/deals.
Starting with one store in 1978, Boot Barn has become the largest Western and workwear retailer in the nation. Supporting those who feed, build, and protect America, we offer the largest selection of cowboy boots, work boots, Western wear, workwear, and outdoor gear. With over 500,000 pairs of boots and thousands of top-quality jeans and clothing, it's an honor to support the people who make our country so great. Boot Barn. Keep West.
There's something magical about unboxing. When you unbox BritBox, you uncover a world of British entertainment. Stream the UK's most brilliant series, including new and upcoming seasons of Shetland, Father Brown, and Death in Paradise. Plus new originals like Payback, Irving Welsh's Crime, and Archie, the story of Hollywood's greatest leading man, Cary Grant. Unbox BritBox and escape to the best of British TV. Stream with a free trial at BritBox.com.
Here's the story of a crusade to feed the hungry.
Dozens of volunteers from Vale United Methodist Church in the small town of Oakton, Virginia, have been packaging meals for a decade. At about 100,000 meals a year, the church has recently surpassed the million meal mark.
Very leveled scoop of soy protein. Dump that into your funnel, into your bag. Next are your veggies.
Proceeds from the church's annual Christmas tree sale help support the meal's mission. Coordinator Clinton O'Brien.
Even a small group of people can have a big impact if they are creative and work together well and steadily for a great cause.
Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
Not even Peyton Manning could get the beer flowing.
I wish Peyton Manning was my best friend.
How we doing?
Bud Light's bid to turn its struggling brand around with its Super Bowl ad didn't work. Data from the Wall Street Journal show the beer came in second in the big game behind Modelo. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit Optima Tax.
TJ Sampson Community Hospital will be offering calcium scoring screenings for only $50 for the month of February, regularly a $150 value. A cardiac CT scan for coronary calcium is a non-invasive way of obtaining information about the presence of plaque in the arteries and is an extremely helpful tool in identifying your risk of a heart attack. More than 2,500 Americans die each day.
Hey basketball fans, are you ready for a slam dunk of a season? This year, make the ultimate crossover move by switching to streaming. With the Glasgow EPB's Find My Bundle tool, you can find the best streaming service recommendations tailored just for you. Simply select your favorite channels, shows, and sports, and find the best streaming apps for all of your viewing needs. Ready to score big? Then head on over to GlasgowEPB.com/MyBundleTV today.
Welcome to Good Morning Live on WCLU 103.1 and AM 1490. Your home for local sports, news, information, and a whole lot of fun. Live from our studios in downtown Glasgow, it's Good Morning Live. Why, thank you, me, Kirk Patrick, again for the getting some doctor visits in James Coates this morning. Hope things turn out just fine for you today, James. A lot of birthdays to get to today. We're celebrating Opal Alexander, also Jenna Rainwater, happy birthday. Suzanne Lloyd's got a birthday, so does Tabitha Heron. Josie Wendry, also Clifton Smith Jr. More birthdays are Grant Lawrence, Stephen Burgess, Casey Lyle, happy birthday, Casey. Also Emily Stevens, Jenna Gardner's got a birthday today. Doug Jones, Debbie Ward, and Sam Carver, turning the big 11 today. Also, we got to salute our good as gold person today. That would be Ronnie Miller. Great guy, always in a good mood, kind work or joke, willing to help anybody without a second thought. A lot of people depend upon him, and he always comes through from all of his co-workers and friends. Ronnie, it's your day today. Love to celebrate you on your birthdays and anniversaries. Get those into us. Best way on our website, WCLUradio.com. It's WCLUradio.com. WCLU taking a look at today's weather. Showers and possibly thunderstorms before noon, and then a slight chance of showers between noon and 1 p.m. Some of these storms can be very severe with large hail and damaging winds. Temperatures will be falling to about 37 degrees by 1 p.m. today. Very breezy with southwest winds 13 to 22 miles per hour. Winds could gust as high as 33 miles per hour. New precipitation amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible. Tonight, clear skies with a low around 25. Then tomorrow, sunshine with a high near 48. Tomorrow night, a 20% chance of showers after 1 o'clock, mostly cloudy, lows around 35. Friday, more showers are likely, mainly after 7 a.m., staying cloudy with a high near 51. The chances of rain on Friday about 70%. Friday night, showers continue to be likely, mainly before 7 p.m., staying cloudy with a low around 45. And then starting the weekend on Saturday, a 20% chance of showers before 7 a.m., becoming partly sunny, though, on Saturday, with a high near 64. Saturday night, partly cloudy, lows at 49. Sunday will be a beautiful day, mostly sunny with a high near 73. Sunday night, partly cloudy, lows at 54. And starting next week on Monday, a 30% chance of showers with sunshine. And once again, a high near 73. Stay weather aware. We are under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock today and a high wind advisory until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And yes, that band of heavy thunderstorms is on the way. Right now, downtown Glasgow, 68 degrees. Humidity at 71%, dew point 58.8. Winds right now out of the south at 19 miles per hour. Currently, like I said, 68 degrees downtown Glasgow. Good morning live on WCLU.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for health care can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
Your source for local for more than 30 years. This is WCLU Local News.
For WCLU Local News, I'm Wes Royse reporting. The Glasgow Police Department and Glasgow Barron County Emergency Management are warning citizens that the National Weather Service has placed Barron County and other counties in central Kentucky under a tornado watch effective until 8 a.m. this morning. Primary threats include a couple tornadoes possible, scattered damaging winds gusts up to 70 miles per hour possible, or isolated large hail events up to 1.5 inches in diameter are possible. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms in and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be on the lookout for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Again, Barron County and other surrounding counties in central Kentucky are under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock a.m. this morning. It's hard to imagine what life in Barron and Metcalfe counties would be like without many of the modern conveniences we enjoy today. One of those services is our 911 Communications Center. On Friday, the Barron Metcalfe Emergency Communications Center will celebrate 30 years of 911 services. The Communications Center will host a celebration on Friday, March the 1st from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. to celebrate the 30-year anniversary. Director Beverly Harbison tells WCLU News about the way things were 30 years ago.
It would be difficult. Of course, back in the day, each agency had their own dispatch center. We had fire department was on Cross Street. We had Glasgow Police Department up here. We had EMS dispatch out on Main Street. So if we got a call on a wreck with injuries, wherever that call went to, we had to call each agency to make sure that everyone got that wreck with injuries. So you're talking times there, and we all know that times save life.
Harbison also reflected on other original staff members who were there on day one, like she was.
We had Bill Shootman, Galen Gravens, we had Thomas Hogue, myself, Tommy Farlong. Those were all, and Jim Spears, which Jim Spears is still around dispatching over in Monroe County. We still talk to him occasionally.
Graylin Gravens, one of the original dispatchers, now has a granddaughter working in the same office. Her name is Brooke Faircloth. Much has changed over the years, including medical dispatch.
Over the years, with cell phones, we may get 15 calls on the same wreck, but we answer each call and verify each call, which, kind of makes our call volume higher. We now do emergency medical dispatch. We've implemented that. We're coming up on 3 years on that. So if you call in here and your child's choking or not breathing, we're going to walk you through emergency medical dispatch until EMS arrives.
Assistant Director April Dunbar shared the details of the event.
This Friday, March the 1st, from 11 to 1 p.m. here at the 911 Center, 118 East Washington Street. We're going to be having a celebration for the 30 years of 911 services in Barron and Metcalfe County. We'll be having a cake and some refreshments provided, and everybody's welcome to attend.
Come celebrate the amazing service the Baron Metcalf Emergency Communications Center has provided for 30 years this Friday. The Glasgow Police Department gained a new officer at Monday night's Glasgow City Council meeting. Officer John Wallen, originally from Albany, went to college at Western Kentucky University with hopes of becoming a history teacher. But after taking a criminology course and with a lifelong admiration of law enforcement, Wallen changed his career course to better equip himself for the trials officers race. The 23-week course Wallen and 35 other cadets endured in Richmond taught the prospective officers everything from pursuit tactics and weapons trainings to remedial Spanish courses. He emphasized the sheer amount of information being thrown at the cadets in such a short amount of time, saying that the cadets needed to be well on their game. Officer Wallen's first day as a full-fledged officer for GPD was yesterday, and while starting out has been a lot of work, Wallen's excitement to make a difference in the community was apparent. In more news at this hour, WCLU Assistant News Director Gage Wilson has a follow-up story from Monday night's Glasgow City Council meeting.
While the donation of property by Councilman Patrick Gauntz took up a majority of the Glasgow City Council's time at the Monday night meeting, the Council also listened to a very special year-end report by Ron Lafferty, Director of the Barren River Drug Task Force, on its 20th anniversary, with a troubling but optimistic report. Lafferty had provided the Council with a packet of data compiled by the agency showing the impact of various drugs found in the community. According to Lafferty, the Drug Task Force has taken around 83 pounds of methamphetamine off the street and altogether have seized nearly $9 million worth of drugs. Lafferty also pointed out the Barren River Drug Task Force seized firearms and vehicles totaling $450,000, which are all too commonly mixed with higher-end drug operations. All this over the span of over 4,000 cases the force has worked. After his nearly 30-minute report, Lafferty retired to his seat after being thanked for his work by the Council. This has been Gage Wilson with WCLU News.
A Scottsville man was arrested on drug and other related charges on Sunday. Officers conducted a traffic stop on a 2008 Chevy Impala driven by Ricky Mitchell, age 52, of Allen County. Through a search, officers discovered a bag of suspected methamphetamine and other controlled substances. Mitchell was lodged in the Allen County Detention Center and booked on the charges of trafficking in a controlled substance first degree, possession of a controlled substance first degree, as well as other traffic-related offenses, and persistent felony offender. K9 Nico is the newest member of the Glasgow Police Department. Not only will Nico serve the GPD, but other area law enforcement agencies as well. According to a press release from the Glasgow Police Department, Nico is a 20-month-old German Shepherd from the Netherlands and is a dual-purpose K9. K9 Nico is assigned to Officer Jonathan Penley, who has been with the department for 5 years. Nico, with the assistance of Officer Penley, was trained by K9 Command in Gallatin, Tennessee, and is certified through the United States Police K9 Association in Police Dog 1, Field Trails, and Narcotics Detector Trials. As a dual-purpose K9, Nico will be utilized for narcotics detection, article detection, tracking, and criminal apprehension for law enforcement agencies in and around Barren County. Nico will also serve as member with Officer Penley on the Barren County Special Weapons and Tactics SWAT team. Bowling Green police were called to Shepherd Court for a service call yesterday. A locksmith had to be called. When the locksmith arrived, he was approached by a male who brandished a handgun and demanded items. During the robbery, the male holding the gun struck the victim in the face and head with the gun. A second male also assaulted the victim, and both men stole property. After the robbery, both suspects ran towards McDivitt Court. Officers identified one suspect, 24-year-old Adrian Cannon, and located him a short time later. Cannon was arrested and charged with robbery first degree. The department has said via social media they know the identity of the second suspect and have applied for an arrest warrant. For more news and information, remember to turn to your home for local on the web, WCLUradio.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And remember to hit the subscribe button on YouTube for our latest live streams of local sports and videos. For WCLU Local News, I'm Wes Royce reporting.
This is the Kentucky News Network. Employees at a Campton Dairy Queen claim their manager forced them to eat ice cream contaminated with cleaning solution. Angela Patton said to WKYT her 17-year-old daughter was called into a meeting Friday night where the manager allegedly forced employees to eat the contaminated ice cream as part of a punishment for not cleaning the ice cream machines properly. Some of the employees were reported going to the emergency room for treatment, with most quitting their job. Wolf County Sheriff's Office is now investigating the situation. The Campton Dairy Queen had no comment. A month-long drug investigation has led to the arrest of 2 men in Bardstown. Numerous police agencies, including Bardstown Police, executed 28 search warrants in Danville, Lebanon, and Campbellsville over the weekend. They seized over 13 pounds of cocaine, 2 guns, and $37,000 in cash. Carlos Hurrigan of Danville and Mark Bell of Lebanon were arrested. The Kentucky General Assembly has given final passage to a controversial bill that could block local governments from prohibiting discrimination against renters who use housing vouchers. Paul Miles reports.
Clerk will take the roll. There being 75 members voting aye, 20 members voting.
The House of Representatives concurred with the Senate version of the bill and sent it to Governor Beshear's desk. The measure is sponsored by Republican Representative Brian Dotson.
It will protect landowners and property owners and being able to vet for their own properties and their business. No one should be forced to do business with the government.
Democratic opponents argue the bill discriminates against poor people and threatens fairness ordinances in cities such as Louisville and Lexington.
Gas price averages remain low in the Bluegrass state despite the bump up in price. Heading into Wednesday, the average sits at $3.10 in state. The national average is also up, now at $3.29. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental.
Most people will hesitate before planning a funeral in advance.
The funeral? We'll arrange that when the time comes.
But there's a lot to be said for advance planning. For one thing, you have the peace of mind of knowing that your arrangements have all been made. You can consider the options when your mind is clear, and you'll have the relief of knowing that your loved one will be well cared for. A.F. Crow & Son Funeral Home, a celebration of love.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee Anderson with Elite Insurance Group. I help senior citizens with their Medicare Advantage or Medicare supplements. Our new office is at 100 Reynolds Road right here in Glasgow. We're directly behind the new car wash. You can call me at 270-404-4863 or drop on in. We look forward to helping you navigate through all of your Medicare options. Again, my name is Dee Dee Anderson with Elite Insurance Group, 100 Reynolds Road right here in Glasgow.
Hey Bowling Green, the Post-Time Race and Sports Lounge at the Mint Gaming Hall now offers Top Golf Swing Suites. Virtually play top courses, target golf, or your choice of baseball, football, dodgeball, and much more. The Mint Gaming Hall near the mall. See the details and book a time for you and your friends at themintgaming.com. It's post time. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Winning just got closer.
WCLU taking a look at today's obituaries for Wednesday, February 28th. Patty Nell Lawson Elliott, age 89, of Burkesville, passed away Monday at the Cumberland Valley Manor. She was of the Christian faith, a member of the Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ, and worked as a teacher for Cumberland County Board of Education for many years. She's survived by her children, Edsel Elliott and Angie Hamilton, both of Burkesville, and several grandchildren. Funeral services for Patty Nell Lawson Elliott will be held Sunday at 2 p.m. in the Memory Chapel of the Norris New Funeral Home, with burial in the Lawson Family Cemetery in Cumberland County. The family will receive funds on Saturday beginning at 6 p.m. until the funeral hour on Sunday. Graveside services for Elizabeth Ann Metters, age 74, of Glasgow, will be held at 2 p.m. Thursday at Carter's Tabernacle Cemetery, with burial in the Carter's Tabernacle Cemetery. Visitation will be at 9 a.m. till 1:30 Thursday at the Goad Funeral Home. Funeral services for Brenda Joan Garman, age 74, of Glasgow, will be held at 2 p.m. Thursday at the Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home, with burial in the Garman Cemetery. Visitation will be after 1 p.m. today at the funeral home. Full obituary information is available 24 hours a day free at WCLUradio.com and on the WCLU app. No login is necessary.
This is Dan Fouch, Managing Director and Branch Manager of the Glasgow office at Baird. Whether it is helping individuals prepare for retirement or navigate estate planning, Baird Financial Advisors take a holistic approach so that financial goals are reached. The Glasgow branch has dedicated financial advisors here to assist individuals, families, and business owners manage their financial needs. Please contact our office at 270-651-2663 if you want a partner who will help you achieve your financial goals.
There comes a point in life when you start to realize when you're gone, someone else will have to make decisions for you. That's why my wife and I visited South Central Kentucky Monuments in Glasgow. They were committed to helping us get exactly what we wanted in a monument. From the time we walked in the office, I found our experience with South Central Kentucky Monuments to be surprisingly simple. From the close attention they gave us when explaining some ideas we had, all the way until we saw the final proof of what our stone would look like when it was completed. One of the major benefits of doing business with South Central Kentucky Monuments is the fact that they do all of the custom stone carving right there in their own shop, so it costs much less than we expected. My wife and I would recommend them to anybody. Our children will have one less thing to worry about when we're gone, and our life together will be honored to our satisfaction.
Call 629-3700 or just stop in at South Central Kentucky Monuments on the corner of Front Street and Columbia Avenue in Glasgow.
Obituaries on WCLU, sponsored by Baird Private Wealth Management of Glasgow, South Central Kentucky Monuments, The Mint, A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home, and D.D. Anderson, Medicare agent with Elite Insurance. WCLU taking a look at today's weather. Showers and possibly thunderstorms before noon, then a slight chance of showers between noon and 1 p.m. Some of these storms could be very severe with large hail and damaging winds. Temperatures will be falling to about 37 degrees by 1 p.m. today. Very breezy with southwest winds 13 to 22 miles per hour. Winds could gust as high as 33 miles per hour. New precipitation amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible. Tonight, clear skies with a low around 25. Then tomorrow, sunshine with a high near 48. Tomorrow night, a 20% chance of showers after 1 o'clock, mostly cloudy, lows around 35. Friday, more showers are likely, mainly after 7 a.m., staying cloudy with a high near 51. The chances of rain on Friday about 70%. Friday night, showers continue to be likely, mainly before 7 p.m., staying cloudy with a low around 45. And then starting the weekend on Saturday, a 20% chance of showers before 7 a.m., becoming partly sunny, though, on Saturday, with a high near 64. Saturday night, partly cloudy, lows at 49. Sunday will be a beautiful day, mostly sunny with a high near 73. Sunday night, partly cloudy, lows at 54. And starting next week on Monday, a 30% chance of showers with sunshine, and once again, a high near 73. Right now, we are under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock this morning and a high wind advisory until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Take a look at the radar. That band of heavy thunderstorms coming our way, already in Bowling Green and on our way here to Glasgow. Stay weather a ways. Right now, downtown Glasgow, humidity at 86.8%, dew point 55.4. Winds are pretty much up there at 16 miles per hour off the west-northwest. Currently 59 degrees downtown Glasgow. Good Morning Live.
Happy birthday!
WCLU's Good Morning Live, celebrating your birthdays and anniversaries. Happy birthday is going out today to Opal Alexander. Also to Jenna Rainwater, to Suzanne Lloyd, and to Tabitha Heron, Josie Wendry, Clifton Smith Jr. Happy birthday, sir. Also to Grant Lawrence, Steve Burgess. Casey Lyle has a birthday today. So does Emily Stevens, Jenna Gardner, Doug Jones. Happy birthday, Doug. Also Debbie Ward. And Sam Carver turning 11 years old. Can you remember your 11th birthday? What'd you get? And our Good as Gold today. Our person is Ronnie Miller. They say Ronnie's a great guy, always in a good mood, always has a kind word or a joke. He's willing to help anybody without a second thought. A lot of people depend upon him, and he always comes through from all of his co-workers and friends. Ronnie, it's your day today. Celebrating your birthdays, get the information to us. You can call us, of course, at 651-9149. Best way, go to our website. That way we get everything right. Go to the website, WCLUradio.com.
Highland Pharmacy on Rogers Road in Glasgow has been a community favorite since 2012, and there's a reason for that. They consistently offer a wide range of customized services, quality care, and a commitment to you.
Highland's MedSync program aligns all your medications to be picked up at the same time each month. Free COVID tests are available through some insurance carriers, and Highland Pharmacy accepts most all insurance. Plus fast, friendly customer service and free citywide delivery.
Highland Pharmacy, a community favorite since 2012.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for health care can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Kentucky high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky High School Athletic Directors Association.
WCLU Radio, your home for local. Visit our website today, WCLUradio.com, for the latest news, obituaries, sports, birthdays and anniversaries, our daily winners, and listen to our online stream. It's all right there at WCLUradio.com. Check it out today or download our free app. We're keeping it local, WCLU Radio, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM.
For over 25 years, Window World has provided quality products for homeowners around the country. Every window we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency and superior durability. Plus, a vinyl finish means they will never need painting. Just like our windows, entry doors from Window World are made to last, featuring a durable composite frame that will never rot. When it comes time to replace your windows or doors, trust Window World. Call 270-780-9600.
Simply the best for less. Window World.
Good morning, live here. WCLU had some late-breaking birthdays information just reaching us here at the birthday desk, WCLU. Happy birthdays also to Shreda Kumdi, turning 85. And this is a mother-daughter birthday. Also turning 67 today, daughter Debbie Ward. So, Shreda and Debbie, happy birthdays to you. A lot of things happening around town. Let's see, Metcalfe County, the Little League Baseball, Softball, and T-Ball sign-ups are going to be held this evening from 5:30 until 7:30, and Saturday from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. in the Old School Gym. Sign-ups are in person only, and payment is due at the time of the sign-ups, okay? Soup Kitchen will going to be closed today through Thursday the 29th for construction work at the Ralph Bunch Center. Free breastfeeding basics class going to be held at 3 p.m. today at the TJ Health Pavilion Community Center. Since the class requires materials and supplies and space, you have to pre-register, okay? You can do that online. You can contact Ashley for the information on that. And I've got Ashley's phone number at 651-4105, all right? 651-4105. Bingo sites will be held at 10 a.m. today at the Heroes Center in Glasgow. This is for older adults. They combine exercise, health education, and the widely popular Game of Bingo. This is a free 10-week program and is limited to 20 participants, being hosted by the YMCA. Barnlot Theater going to present Always a Bridesmaid. Thursday the 29th, Friday March 1st, and Saturday March 2nd. Showtimes at 7 p.m. And Sunday there'll be a matinee to see Always a Bride at 2:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. A hilarious, heartwarming comedy following 4 women who have been friends since high school and have made a pact to be bridesmaids at each other's weddings. Primetime Family Read Night will be held at the Allen County Public Library Thursday the 29th. That's tomorrow. Meal will be served at 5 p.m. and the program will begin at 5:30, okay? The program is for ages 6 and older. Free program introducing children and their families of storytelling and discussions that build the foundation for a lifelong love of reading and learning. Sign up at the AllenCountyLibrary.com, right? Barron and Metcalfe County's 911 will be celebrating 30 years this Friday, March 1st, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. with cake and refreshments being served. Marywood Weldon Memorial Library having a Smarts and Crafts coming up 10 a.m. Saturday morning. This is for the preschoolers to kindergarten ages. Registration is required at the library website. When the Universe Was Young, going to be shown at 2 p.m. Sunday, March 3rd at the Hardin Planetarium at WKU. Explore why we believe and finally understand what the universe was like when it was young and learn the 3 tools we use to come to that conclusion. Also, the Barron County Family YMCA having a new fitness program called March into Fitness, being instructed by Roxanne. This class will be geared towards beginners, and the class will run 5 weeks from March 2nd to March 30th on Saturdays from 11:30 in the morning until 12:30. It's just 1 hour, okay? And the Wonder Club will be meeting at the Marywood Weldon Library 5 p.m. Monday the 4th. This is for teens and tweens. They'll have the option to create a design that fits the monthly theme or a design of their own using heat-fusible beads. We'll have all this information, too, on our website, WCLUradio.com. Good